So the only reason I'm making this video for you guys is because I've been making lots of videos for you guys talking about the rumors of the Nintendo Switch 2 and how it was rumored to be coming out this year and now it's rumored to be delayed. You like how this works, right? It's a rumor that it's coming out at the end of this year, but now there's another rumor that apparently the first rumor of it coming out this year is now that it's delayed till 2025. I don't know, man. This situation is messy, but I'm trying to keep you guys up to date. So let's just jump into this. There's a lot of sources talking about this. That's the thing. It's not one person. There's multiple sources I've been seeing going around. Nate the Hate, who talked about some of the reveal kind of details recently. He's also said he's been hearing in the past week some details or some whispers of it getting pushed off till 2025. The original article that I seen was from VGC personally, and they had a couple things to say. So we're gonna focus on VGC's article, but there's a couple different industry people that are saying, hey, we're hearing this from multiple different sources. So it seems like there's a lot of people chiming in on this, and I don't know, it's just really weird. It's just a really weird situation. So if you do enjoy this one, leave a like, subscribe for more. I know it's all over the place, but again, I'm trying to do my best to keep you guys up to date, and I hope you guys appreciate it at least that much. This is what was said from VGC. There's a couple things. So they said, according to Brazilian journalist Pedro Henrique Luti Lipe, I don't know, my Spanish is not great, who claims a new OX it's basically a video. Okay, it's a video from OX something. It's a Spanish outlet, I think. That he received the information from 5 separate sources. And again, there are other people like Nate the Hate and other people in the industry. I think Jeff Grubb might have mentioned stuff as well. I mean, I'm not going to put a lot of weight in Jeff Grubb, to be quite honest with you guys, because it feels like he's wrong more times than he's right lately. So I don't know how much weight I'll put into that source. But anyways, according to the sources, excuse me, they are also working on games targeting Q1 2025 to launch alongside the console itself, which has internally slipped out of a previous 2024 target. Eurogamer reports it heard similar whispers, so there's another report right there from industry sources this week, though has not been able to concretely substantiate them. Previously, VGC reported that Nintendo was targeting a launch for its next console in late 2024. Per development sources, this was later supported by other outlets. Now, there's a couple different updates that was posted by VGC. Update number 1 reads the following. Since publishing this story, VGC has heard from multiple sources who said Nintendo has told its publishers its next console will now launch in Q1 2025. According to the sources, third-party game companies were recently briefed on an internal delay in Nintendo's next-gen launch timing from late 2024 to early the following year. One publishing source suggested the delay was so Nintendo could prepare stronger first-party software for the console. It's possible the next-gen Nintendo console will now follow a similar timeline to the Switch, which was released in March but announced previous year. VGC asked Nintendo for comment on the story. Of course, Nintendo's not going to comment, obviously. They're just going to say, we don't comment on rumors, is probably what they're going to say. That said, we actually, a later update does say that. Update number 2, Eurogamer has now corroborated that the Switch 2 is set for a Q1 2025 release, saying that the console's launch moving into early next year, but still within the coming financial year, is designed to ensure that Switch 2's lineup features as many titles as possible. Eurogamer understands, it said. So again, we got multiple sources. We actually have an update number 3, which is coming from Bloomberg. Again, these are all updates on VGC's website. So Bloomberg has now corroborated, this news. Via its own sources. Nintendo Co. is advising game publishers that its next generation console will be delayed until the early months of 2025, according to people with knowledge of the matter, it said. Nintendo has told some publishing executives not to expect the console until March 2025 at the earliest. A Nintendo spokesperson said the company has nothing to comment on. I mean, how surprising is that, right? Of course they don't. They would never comment on these things. They just don't. The fact of the matter is there are so many sources surrounding this that it is very hard to ignore. As always, I gotta say, take it with a grain of salt because rumors are rumors, it's not official, but it seems as though the plan was for Nintendo to release this thing in 2024, but now from multiple sources hearing things, Nintendo was like, you know what, let's push it off a little bit, let's make sure that we're really set up for the launch of this thing, and so everything's gonna be good, and we'll have a really strong kind of launch right out of the gate, right? Which makes sense. Now, in terms of launch, kind of like, you know, what the roadmap could look like, it's very likely that the reveal may still take place next month, but maybe not what they were maybe originally planning. Maybe originally they were planning to reveal the whole thing. Maybe now it's just a tweet saying, hey, we're going to be talking about the next gen console later on this year. Stay tuned for more. It could be exactly like they did with the Nintendo Switch. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Or they could still reveal the thing, but that would be a whole year in advance. So it seems like, again, very similar to what happened to the Nintendo Switch. I would say, like, maybe we're going to get an announcement in March still. We're going to get an official reveal maybe all the way at the end of the year towards October. And then we get the actual release date in March 2025. That is very plausible. And again, it was originally supposed to be 2024. And I had said for quite some time, personally, that I believed strongly this thing was coming out in 2024. A lot of people did. And I said, personally speaking, I mean, I'm not a professional analyst or whatever, but I mean, you know, when you pay attention to these things enough, you kind of, you know, I guess maybe sort of grow a sense for it. I don't know. But the point is, you know, from my perspective, I was like, it's coming out 2024. Unless it gets delayed and Nintendo wants a little bit more time, which is exactly what's happening. So you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. Would you be bummed out that, you know, it's not going to come out this year and it would end up getting pushed off a few months? I mean, originally, let's say it was, I don't know, we don't know for sure when the release date was originally planned for, but it's probably going to be something like, it would have been like October or November, right? If you push that off to, let's say, March, that's 3 months into the new year. That's like about 5 or 6 months of a delay, which, you know, gives them a little bit more time to ready themselves, but at the same time, you know, it's not too far off either. So I don't know. March 2025 is apparently maybe when we can expect this thing. I really wish it would have came out this year, but hopefully they have enough, you know, strong lineup for this year. I mean, Mario vs. Donkey Kong's out right now. We've been covering it here on the channel. They have, obviously, you know, Luigi's Mansion 2 that they're remaking for the Switch. They have some other things as well. You know, Thousand Year Door is coming out. I'm trying to blank on everything. There's a couple other games, but maybe they're going to finally announce the remake, or the port for Wind Waker HD and or Twilight Princess HD. Maybe we're finally going to get that to kind of cap off the end of the Nintendo Switch later on this year. I really hope so, because at this point, I just want to replay those games, but I want to play them on my Switch. I know it sounds stupid, but whatever. What can you do? Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you guys soon in another one. Till then, game on. Catch you guys later.